Well, welcome to our February 9th edition of Ricebird News. This is the 8th time we've met. Uh, Before we get into our guest speaker today, I just want to make sure that I give you our COVID update. Since the week after Christmas, when we had 36 confirmed positive, 80 close contacts, and 44 pending, our continued efforts to reduce the transmission have resulted in last week's numbers of 9 confirmed, 20 close contacts, and 13 pending. Thanks everyone for all your efforts in trying to mitigate the spread of the coronavirus. So that brings us to our new head football coach, athletic director. I'd like to welcome Chad Worrell. And so Chad, how does it feel to be a Ricebird?
Well, it feels great. I tell you, it's been a whirlwind of a first couple of weeks here on the job, but it feels great to be in El Campo. Been very welcoming by the citizens and the student athletes here and the coaches, and happy to be here.
Well, great. Well, why don't you tell our audience a little bit about yourself?
Been in education for 25 years. Been an athletic director, head football coach for 6 of those years. I have lived all across the state and spent the last 10 years in Brock as the head football coach, head track coach. I'm bringing my wife with us as we move down, and our cat, Dobby, and my wife's chickens. So we've got two children, and both of those kids are in education. My daughter teaches kindergarten in Gunner ISD, and my son is a teacher coach as well in Brock.
Well, that's great. Those chickens and cat will fit right in here into El Campo. So, tell us what interested you in trying to join the Ricebird Nation. Why did you reach out to apply for this job?
You know, it's the history of not only the athletic program but the community, and how the community is really supportive and really rallies around the school district. And having friends that have coached in the area of El Campo and being semi-familiar with this area, the opportunity to come down and be a part of El Campo was definitely a draw here, as well as living close to the water and being a fisherman myself, having a chance to do more bay fishing. So all those things were draws to this job.
Well, I'm not sure how much bay fishing you're going to get coaching. I remember those days coaching. So, but we hope you get an opportunity to throw that line in the water. So, tell us what we can expect out of your leadership in our athletic department.
You know, I think as an athletic director, you want to hire good coaches and have good coaches, give them guidance, and put them in a position to be successful with their student athletes. We also want to make sure that we, as a coaching staff, care about our kids. If you're in this profession and you don't love kids, then it's probably the wrong profession to be in. And so we want to bring that love to our kids that I know has already been in place in El Campo, and do some things to guide these young people in their daily lives as they go through and prepare them for adulthood. And all those things, I think when you take care of that, winning comes secondary to those. But hopefully we can build on the traditions and build on the leadership skills that have already been put in place by the coaching staff that's been here.
Well, great. I know you got some exciting upcoming events, so please tell us about this week's upcoming events.
Well, spring sports obviously are getting in full swing with baseball and softball. Soccer is going strong, but this week's a big week for our basketball teams. The girls have their playoff game Thursday night. Our boys have 2 away games to determine whether or not they make the playoffs. So it's a huge week for our basketball teams and our spring sports as they get rolling into the spring.
Well, and I would be negligent if I didn't mention that our district CX debate is being hosted here at ECHS on Saturday, and on Sunday and Monday, the state Congress debate will be in Lavernia. I know there's lots of other things going on, but I think this is all the time we have. I'd like to thank Chad for joining us today and remind everyone out there that tomorrow, Chad will be available for a meet and greet with the public. It's open to the public tomorrow, 4 o'clock at the Civic Center. So see you next week on edition number 9.